What's up everybody, and welcome back to my play of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we figured out that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, and now Ganon is on the hunt for her. And well, then we came out and did some reefs in this open sea. And well, in this episode, we're going to be continuing on with the different reefs. And by reefs, I mean like Cyclops Reef, Two-Eyed Reef, Three-Eyed Reef, Four-Eyed Reef, Five-Eyed Reef, and Six-Eyed Reef, all different islands located throughout the Great Sea. And we did the first three in the last episode. In this episode, we're going to be finishing them off and grabbing all the treasure for them. And so if I remember at the end of the last episode, yes, I bought some more bait. And since we have said bait, we can now actually head on over to another reef. But actually, now that I think about it, one thing I want to do is I do want to make a potion, I believe, for magic, or maybe just bust open a pot and get some magic, and it didn't work. Alright, never mind. Sweet. Alright, we'll just go in here instead. And by the way, you may have saw that girl right there. Normally she's not there. That's because, actually, since we rescued the girls from the Forsaken Fortress, they've come back to their island. Yeah, I brought you Chew Jelly, dude. I want some potions, please. Look for it. Here comes. Oh, I just kind of skipped over all the text. That's it. That's a sparkle. Cool, an unheard of kind of potion. It's been 10 years since I began making my now legendary studies on Chew Jelly. All right, whatever. Just make me a new potion. I want it to be a green potion, and I want it to restore my magic. He puts his glasses on, and I guess he just goes for it. What's funny is I've never seen this cutscene before. Huh. It is ready at last. My new Chew Jelly concoction is piping hot. I want you to have my first batch. We'll get some green potion, and it will recover our magic power. Yeah, so I believe he should just have that on his desk. Yeah, now we can just purchase it at any time. But sadly, we kind of gave him all the Chew Jelly. But if we talk to him, we should just be able to buy it with cash. So sweet. And we also do have the potion now, so we're going to need that in a bit. I didn't really want to get rid of my grappling hook, but no matter. Alright, now that we've done that, and we can just jump in the water, I guess. Let's head over to Four-Eyed Reef, which is directly like 2 squares west of here. And we've not been here before, so we're actually not going to cut ahead at all. And I'm going to actually bring up something. So if you remember, guys, back to like episode roughly 26, we were down at Diamond Steppe Island, which is down near the like southwest corner of the map. And we were looking for a giant octo. And then I said to myself, and I believe I said to you guys, maybe I've already fought this giant octo. Well, no, there's 6 giant octos in total, and we've fought 5 of them. There's only one more for us to beat, and it's an 8-eyed octo, and its reward is like 200 rubies, I believe. We've already got the 2 that are 12-eyed. Actually, there's 3 8-eyed octos, and we fought 2 of them already. There's 2 12-eyed octos, both which give you a piece of heart once defeated, and 1 4-eyed octo, which was the first one that we fought, that gave us our magic upgrade. And so, that's the last octo that we're missing, and yeah, the reef is right there in front of us, by the way. But, we've somehow, I just somehow couldn't find it at all, so we will be covering that within the next couple of episodes. Not this episode, it'll probably end up being in the next episode, because we won't have time to do it in this one, but I'll definitely make sure to get on that in the next episode. So, I do keep that in mind. That is the last one that we'll have to complete. And we'll actually be getting a special chart from the treasure charts that we already have that will help us in that process. I'm gonna... Whoa, hold up. There are exploding barrels, and I need to be careful. Alright, sweet. And we've gone through a bunch of bombs, because I remember at the beginning of the last episode, we had a bunch. I feel like there's a shark nearby. Then I'm going to get hurt, or there's just a cannon. And alright, let's kind of sneak our way up forward just a hair, just enough to kind of see what's going on here. And I'm also opening up all my treasure charts just to make sure Alright, so there should be some guys in here, I believe. Yeah, I had a feeling. There we go. He's down for the count. Alright, that one a little too high, and that one's probably a little too low. That one's just on it though, and whoa, hey buddy. You're not supposed to be that close. He just come blasting around that corner, which is kind of wild. And we're just not quite close enough to that one. Oh, we may get that one from here. Wow, what a shot. Same thing with that one, and I think there's one more. Nope, that's all of them. Sweet. That one didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Alright, sweet. And I also want to grab the map fish. So before I head over to, I guess grab that chest, I'm going to look for the map fish. Alright, buddy. Where you at? There you are. And I need to pull out my bait quickly. We close enough? Sweet. I know those bombs won't do anything to us either. Do we really use 15 bombs there, by the way? That's kind of crazy, because when we walked up, we had 45 bombs. Now we only have 30, and we still have 2 of these things left to go. So we need to be a little more cautious on how we shoot these things. And this is Four-Eyed Reef, of course. And also, you can see the 2 marks on our map that the King of Red Lions was talking about in the last episode. So, those are the 2 places where the temples, the Earth and Wind temples are. One of those islands we've already visited. It's actually right next to Outset. You guys probably remember Headstone Island. That's where we can find one of the entrances to that dungeon. So if you want to go ahead and go there, you can. And of course, you'll see it on your map as well if you're playing along. But then there's also the fact that I won't be going there for at least a little while longer. So you may not, I guess, get there or I may already have not gotten there yet by the time you decide to go there, so you may have to go through the dungeon on your own, which dungeons are usually the easiest part to get 100% completion, because all you have to do is just follow the chest and follow the compass and the map, and once you've visited every room, you kind of know that you've done everything and made sure you've gotten every item, and then it's pretty straightforward from there. And actually, I want to drink this potion first and restore my magic, and Link looks so disgusted at that, but it did restore our magic, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, sweet. Now the wind should carry us all the way over. No problem. Alright, so let's grab this and glide. Come on. No. You can hear me like gasp in disbelief of how I missed that. That should be the only spot that we can actually get there from, though, is my thing. Like, I don't think there's any other place that we can glide from unless he wants me to glide from right over there, which is roughly the same height. If anything, this is taller. Alright, we're gonna try that one more time. No, alright, so we're gonna have to go all the way around then, it appears. Alright, so in order to not spend too much time in this episode on just this, I'm going to cut ahead until we make it over to like that side of this little island, because it does take a second to walk around. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty guys, we're here, and I definitely didn't get up here, change the wind direction and everything, and then almost come back in before jumping off and then forgetting to use my deco leaf. Definitely didn't do that at all. No, there's absolutely no way I did that. But anyway, let's grab this and see what's inside. But like I said in the last episode, it's just another treasure chart. And this treasure chart will help us find another chart, actually, that's kind of special. Each of these treasure charts that we get will lead us to another piece of treasure in the ocean, which gives us another chart, but they're all like special. So there's one that's got like, I believe, the towers, but I believe we've already found all of those. And so we've already, I need to reset this real quick. I kind of lost my train of thought. One of them's like Sea Hearts chart, which I believe shows you all the fairy islands. Secret Cave chart's another one, I believe. That's kind of like, by the way, we need to go to Outset now, so that's why I pulled this out. And And there's also an octo chart, which is going to help us with the octos, because I believe it does mark on your charts if you've completed like the octos or the things or not. And there's like different things. There's island hearts and sea hearts, which I believe the sea hearts are just the pieces of heart. And well, if you look straight behind you, once you spawn in, there's the next reef, Five-Eyed Reef. And with that, that's like almost another portion of the map filled in. And then we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares left. One of which will be getting out of dungeon, and the other ones will probably be getting at some point in this episode, or at least in the next one. We should be getting pretty close to done, and then it'll be just a matter of revisiting some places and finishing up some details. And oh, of course, another shark. I feel like this happens if you travel in a straight line. I feel like the whole point is to like keep you from traveling in a specifically straight line, I feel like sometimes. Hello, Mr. Mapfish. Luckily, when you throw the bait, you stop on the spot, so you can just kind of roll up and stop. Pump on the brakes real hard. Yeah, I want some info, and then I'll be out of here. We're only going to see you a couple more times, my guy, Mr. Mapfish. Feels kind of bad, you know, that we won't really get to see you anymore. I guess we could throw some more bait and talk to you again, but there's not really a point, so I don't really know why we would do that. There's a huge fairy that lives to an island south of here, in the forest on outset. Yeah, we've already visited her, so yeah, there's no reason for you to tell me that, because I already know that. I've already talked to her, and I believe we got the bomb upgrade, or the first bomb upgrade from her. So yeah. All right, so there should be 2 ships in here, and then 5 reefs, and a bunch of cannons, like a ton of cannons. Like, look at how many cannons there are. Oh, we got 2 in one shot. Look at us go. Boom. 2 birds, 1 stone. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Wow, we're kind of like going off right now. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're kind of just tearing these guys to bits. It's kind of ridiculous. And, oh, that's all of them. Hey, there's actually not too many, and this one actually didn't have any ships, which is kind of wild, not gonna lie. Alright, so I think we have to climb up all the way over to the other side of this. Well, we may be able to get from there. We'll have to see real quick. Alright, I tend to pull this out, because you move slightly quicker with this thing. Like, just ever so slightly quicker. It's probably not, like, too much faster. I'm gonna make this a little quicker. I'm gonna go ahead and change the wind direction real quick on a whim, because, you know, we can do that now, and, like, all the time. So that's a little quick and easy way to not have to use the Wind's Requiem if you don't want to. You can just kind of change the wind direction like that, and you'll be good to go. Alright, we should make that, no problem. Yeah, this should be good. We should be able to just to make it all the way over. Alright, come on. Almost there. Don't land on the ledge again, though. That would be kind of sad. Alright, sweet. This one was a lot faster than Six-Eyed Reef, which is actually the final one, and we've actually already been there before. So if you remember when we did the Tower of the Gods, there was a treasure chest that we went and grabbed from an island just to the west. Well, that island was actually Six-Eyed Reef, so that's pretty cool, I guess. So we've already been there, and we've already got the map location, so you guys should already know what that is. It's 1 square west of the Tower of the Gods. And so I'm going to warp over to the Tower of the Gods and then make my way over there. And in order to save time, I'm just going to cut ahead, so I'll see you guys when we get over there. Alrighty guys, here we are at Six-Eyed Reef already, and we could probably move a little closer before firing on these guys. Yeah, you just chill there, buddy. There's no need for you to get all angry and stuff. Look, just let me take you out, and then we won't have any more problems. Alright, sweet. Thanks, bud. Alright, this thing's kind of hard to control because you have to, like, use the cruise button and turn with the cannon aimed like it is. Or you just always aim the cannon straight forward, I guess. Could work. It's probably not the most efficient method, and oh, there's another one of you guys here. Get out of here, buddy. And I just sailed right into that one, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of you. Holy crap. We may not even have enough cannons. We may need to be a little careful here. Alrighty, okay, where is the first cannon on the wall? Right here above me. Alright, yeah, this thing is definitely hard to control. I don't really like the way they did the controls, though. Ouch. To be honest, that kind of hurt a little bit. That kind of just, like, you know, smacked me across the face, and it was kind of painful. And, oh jeez, I really do hope we have enough bombs. That would be kind of bad if we didn't. I think we may just have enough, which is kind of wild, actually. Like, to just barely have enough cannons, or enough bombs, and... Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? He took out his own cannon, and we were left with 5 bombs. I mean, we would have had enough anyway, but... That was kind of sick. That dude, like... He's a legend, to be honest. I mean, he's dead now, so, like, rest in peace, but also don't, because you tried to kill me, but... Anyway, we should be able to sail from... this way. So let me change the wind direction real quick, and then we should just be able to hop up there, grab that final chart, and be on our way. So I've gone ahead and opened up all the other ones, and I've gotten ready to open up this one. And this one will be treasure chart 26, so I'm like looking at treasure chart 25 specifically right now. And so I can just move over one and open it up, no problem. And so with that, that's every single reef done and dusted. And so now all we have left to do is go to collect every bit of treasure from each of these reefs. And the first piece of treasure is actually located back at the first place that we visited. Was it Cyclops Reef? Yeah, it's located all the way back there, and it's just 1 square to the west. So I reckon I won't cut ahead, since I mean we're pretty close already. So there's no need to like cut ahead or anything to get there, because I mean it's literally just 1 square to the west, and it'll be just a quick swoop by to grab it. And most of the other islands that we need to visit, we've already visited before, so I can cut ahead. Yeah, it's like literally right there. You guys can see it right there in front of us. I like how they kind of put these two together. So like you get the first one and then get the last one. I guess while we were on our way to the first one, instead of doing them in order, I guess we could have done 6 and then 1, and then maybe done some of the ones that were like in the area. I guess that would have made a little bit more sense, but it's a little too late now, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter anyway. But alright, well it looks like we're pretty much already here at Cyclops Reef, and the treasure should just be kind of chilling around. I know it's right there. Sweet. I know this guy's back. I think you guys may remember him from the last episode. This piece of treasure is roughly here. Don't hit me, dude. That's not nice. I know he's in my cutscene. Beautiful. And this contains a very important chart. This is the light ring chart. Now you know where you can find rings of light that mystically appear on the sea under a full moon. I don't believe those have anything too crazy in them, those light rings, which are just like the rings you see on the open sea out here, but these specifically only appear in the same spots during a full moon. I'm just trying to get out of the way of this guy before I tell you where the next one is. So the next one should be at Overlook Island, which is just northeast of Dragon Roost, and we actually have not been to this island. But I am going to warp all the way over to Dragon Roost Island, because it does make travel a little bit easier. It's that one box in the top right corner that we haven't visited yet, Overlook Island, and this will have another chart for us. But luckily, actually never mind, I misread my notes. I thought the next chart was actually just south of Square from what I was looking at, but turns out it's not, so that kind of stinks, but oh well. Alright, so next we need to head all the way over to that island directly in front of me. And I know we haven't been there, but you can see it in front of me, so you kind of get the idea. See, I am actually just going to go ahead and, well, no, we'll go ahead and ride this out, I guess. Might as well. So how you guys been today? What's the weather like? Is it good? Good. I mean, if it's not that great, I mean, I guess that's okay too. And but I mean, the weather looks pretty nice out here. It's nice and sunny. We're on the open ocean, just me and the King of Hyrule, I guess, just kind of chilling. Oh, look, guys, we're here. And hey, look, there's some treasure. So we can might as well just grab this treasure and get out of here. And this island actually looks kind of pretty. So I'm kind of glad we stopped by here. This kind of reminds me actually of like that one galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2 in like World 3 or 4. If you guys have played that game, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's like that one beach, like, planet kind of thing that you go to where you're on this little planet and you have to swim under and like get on the little launch star. And now we can find where secret caves are anyway. And now with that, the next place that we need to visit is the boating course, which is south of the Forest Haven, I believe. Like directly 1 square south. So I'm going to warp here, and then I'm just going to cut ahead since we've already been to the boating course. And I'll meet you guys over there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty guys, here we are at the boating course, and in fact here is the treasure that we're looking for. And big dummy me forgot to arrange his notes, and turns out there actually was another chart, a square to the south of where we just were. So it's kind of like, you know, now we're just, can I not do this please? Turns out we could have just sailed south and then come and grab this one. It would have been a lot easier. But big dummy me over here completely forgot to like actually double check where everything was before recording. But anyway, we'll just grab this and then we'll make a quick cut over there. And so now we got the Sea Hearts chart, so now we can know where pieces of hearts are hidden. And so that's pretty nice. So in case we've missed any or you've missed any, you can go back and double check. Well, now I'm going to travel all the way back to Dragon Roost Island and head a square to the east because we have to head back to the flight control platform for another chart. So I'll see you guys once we're over there. Alrighty guys, here we are at the flight control platform, and here's our treasure. And that's pretty much it actually. Other than the fact I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot for not just going straight here from the second treasure that we got, treasure chart 13 to be exact, at Overlook Island just north of there. But anyway, this is the Island Hearts chart. Now we know how to find islands that hide pieces of heart, and so now we'll be able to pretty much find any and all pieces of heart. Not bad. And so now the next place we want to head is actually Four-Eyed Reef again. So we're already heading back there as well, which is kind of crazy. But we wouldn't have got this chart till after the 5th one, and the closest island is probably Tingle Island. And since I've already showed you this location once in this episode, as you guys probably know, I'm just going to cut ahead until we make our way over there. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. And alrighty guys, here we are at Four-Eyed Reef, and the treasure appears to be on the inside. So let's just sail around to the backside here to the opening here and grab that treasure, and then we'll get on out of here. And, oh god, all these guys respawn? Really? Like, I think everything respawns, so like all the cannons and everything, which kind of stinks. But what can you really do? Alright, we're just gonna avoid you guys if at all possible. I think this treasure was like somewhere like right here. Just get lucky. Sweet. I hope this is the right one, because there was one kind of close by here. So I hope this was the correct one. We'll see if we get another special chart. And indeed we did, the Great Fairy chart. So now we can find Great Fairies and the Fairy Queen. Sweet. And now I'm going to get the absolute heck out of here. And the final location that we need to head to is like Northern Triangle Island, which the closest island is probably going to be Windfall. I guess Dragon Roost would also be fairly close, because it's kind of like on that square that's like touching both south corners. For Windfall it's going to be southeast, and for Dragon Roost it's going to be southwest, but they're both fairly close, so I thought I would just go ahead and just head to Windfall, because it doesn't really matter. And we've already been here, so I think you guys get the gist by now. I'm going to see you guys in just a second. And actually guys, I was wrong. It's actually a square directly south of Windfall Island is Northern Triangle Island. I kind of messed up there for a second. You can actually, hold up. Actually, I want to see this now, because isn't there just like a goddess just standing here, like just holding some treasure, or just holding that orb? I want to see what happens if we interact with them, or if we even can at all. I've never tried this, so I just want to check it out. I want to see if they have anything to say. What's up, my guy? Do you have anything to say? Nope, just gonna stand there with your pearl in your hand. Just gonna stand there. Alright, sweet. Alright, so let's just go and grab that treasure and get out of here. Luckily, I mean, I can't see the orb anymore because we're too close, but I have my map open, so it's no big deal. So we can just simply sail right on over to the exact location of where this thing is and pick this bad boy up. So it should be roughly around here. And boom, there we go. So in case you can't see the beam of light and you don't want to have to circle around, you can always pull out the specific treasure chart for the item you're looking for. And well, this gives us the octo chart. So now we can find the location of big octos. And of course, any treasure chart that you haven't collected on your screen will show up, and then if you've collected them already, they'll have a giant check mark and a circle around them, so you'll know if you've gotten them or not, which is pretty cool, I guess. And I'm going to look at the octo chart to see if they mark them for us, and indeed they do, but they don't tell us which ones we've defeated yet, but I know which one we haven't beaten yet. It's the one that's actually way over in that direction. But all the other ones we've actually completed, and with that, I think that's actually going to do it all for this episode here, guys. So if you guys like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.